Hey there, in this video I'm going to show you how to connect your LeadForm to another application using Pabbly Connect. So for the purpose of this demo, this is the LeadForm that we are going to be using. It's a pricing LeadForm, and you'll see Pabbly Connect is available down here now in the lead delivery integrations options. And here's the LeadForm that we are going to be connecting to. In this case, it's going to be ActiveCampaign using Pabbly Connect. You can simply replace ActiveCampaign with whatever application you're using. The steps are relatively going to be the same. So step number one is to make sure that you have a Pabbly Connect account. And once you get into your Pabbly Connect account, you will see a section with all the different apps that I guess are tied to Pabbly. Go to Pabbly Connect. Now I'm on a free plan. I'm not really sure what the difference is, but I will create a new task. More than likely you'll need to be on a paid plan with Pabbly, I think, when you actually go to start pushing a lot of data through. So I'll create a webhook. Let's see if I can create another webhook here in the free plan. And I'll just call this test LeadForm. And when you go to the choose app section, just simply click on webhook. And then what this is going to do is it's going to give you a webhook URL. Copy the webhook URL, and then as soon as you copy it, you'll see this section that says waiting for waiting for webhook response. So what you're going to need to do is push a lead through from a live page into Pabbly, so that way they can get some of the lead details. But first, let's go back into GetLeadForms. We'll take this webhook URL here, and then go to your LeadForm, go to lead delivery, scroll down to where you see Pabbly, expand the field here, and then simply paste your webhook URL here. Now, if you have multiple webhook endpoints, just click plus, and you can add multiple. In this case, we're just going to connect to the webhook endpoint that I just set up. I'll click save. So that's all you have to do as far as the integration goes. It's just a matter of generating this webhook URL and then adding it inside of the LeadForm here under Pabbly. Next, we're going to need to test the live form to get the data to push into Pabbly, because at this point, they're waiting for the webhook response. They're waiting for lead data to come through. So to do that, I will go and test the LeadForm. So I'll refresh the page. And I'll just put some fake information here. All right, so I submitted the LeadForm. Now Pabbly is waiting for the response. And then you can see the Pabbly Connect automatically update it, and it captured the response successfully. And it has all of the information from the LeadForm submission included in the response value section. So some of the information I didn't even have to complete. It's automatically sent through, like lead ID, location, date and time. And you'll see some of the information that I completed. So email address, the Y step, so that was what I was looking for, that first step in the form. Some hidden fields, so we captured the Google client ID and IP address, and all sorts of information is captured here. So we can see that the data has been received successfully from Pabbly. Now the next step to do is to simply just choose the application that I want to post the data into. In this case, let's look for ActiveCampaign. Here it is. Looks like they support a number of applications, but I'm just going to connect it to ActiveCampaign. And with ActiveCampaign, this is the first time doing this. I'm doing this on the fly here with ActiveCampaign. We are going to create a new contact. Now I will connect this to my ActiveCampaign account. So I'm not going to go through the steps for ActiveCampaign because you may not be looking to connect with ActiveCampaign. I'm going to pause the video, get all of this set up. All of this information here is inside of my ActiveCampaign account. Then I'll jump back into Pabbly Connect and then finish up the video. Okay, so that was pretty easy. ActiveCampaign is all set up. And now what I need to do is map all the fields that were pushed through up here to the ActiveCampaign section down here. And again, this will probably change based on what system you're connecting to, but it should be relatively the same. So the email address is required, so I need to map this data point. So I'll look for email address. I believe I can search up here. didn't seem to work, but here it is. So there's the email address. Now, at this point, I could just stop if I don't want to map the rest of the fields into Pabbly Connect. But the beauty about GetLeadForms is that the form is getting you all of this great data with the different steps. So you might as well try to push as much of that information in to receiving system so that we can segment leads properly. So next we'll go with the name. In this case, I said my name is John, and that is my name. I did not include a last name. I did not include a phone number. I believe that with, oh no, I did include a phone number. Where is it? Thought I included, no, I did not include a phone number. Now I believe with the form we do push in all of the fields that are not completed as well. So this form has some additional steps, or even it has not required fields that got pushed into Pabbly Connect. Let's see, do we have how many? So let's look for Y. We have Y. Saw that one in there. So Y is that first step. Pricing, that first step is what would you like more information about? And I'll just stop there. So at this point, we can click Save and Send Test Request. And now I will simply click Save. So it said that the data is saved successfully. Now if we go back to the main dashboard inside of Pabbly, you will see that we have the workflow that I just set up called Test Lead Form. You'll see that it's connected to Active Campaign. So we have the lead form integrated through the Pabbly Webhook, connected to Active Campaign. Now I'm going to send a test through and let's see if this actually posts into Pabbly. All right, so I will refresh the pricing page. You will need to do this from a live page. Do not try this from the preview. Leads currently in preview mode do not post into other CRMs. So we'll just try this from a live page here. We'll do pricing. I'll just come up with another name, say Tom. Testing Pabbly. All right, so now let's see if this posted into Active Campaign. And it looks like it successfully posted into Active Campaign. So we have Tom, and then here's the email address that I added. And then all of the additional data would show up based on what I essentially tell Pabbly to push into Active Campaign, or in your case, whatever receiving system you're posting the data to. So then if we go back to the Pabbly dashboard here, you can see that here is the workflow that I set up. You can see that one task has been consumed, one task has been completed essentially, and it is that test that I just sent through. So that's all there is to it. It's fairly simple. Again, it's just a matter of creating that webhook endpoint and then setting it inside of lead delivery for Pabbly, and then mapping the rest of the fields inside of Pabbly Connect. They make it really easy to do. If you run into any problems or need any help, feel free to reach out to support@getleadforms.com. Thank you.